Burton. 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 According to the first reviews of the long-awaited sequel Beetlejuice Beetlejuice, Tim Burton is back. Critics are mostly praising this return to the sort of work that got him fans in the first place, as the Beetlejuice follow-up is being called one of the rare great legacy sequels that captures the same magic as the original. Michael Keaton slips back into the black and white suit perfectly, while the practical effects are welcomed with open arms. As for what's new, is it any surprise that Willem Dafoe fits right in with Burton and the rest? Beetlejuice Beetlejuice is just as funny, vibrant, and campy and will satisfy both nostalgic audiences for the first film and those just discovering this amusing world from the creative mind of Burton for the first time. Quirky, joyous, vibrantly macabre, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice managed to recreate the original's winning mix of innocent, childlike wonder and morbidly mad imagination. It's a silly little sequel to an equally silly original, and it's hard to imagine wanting or needing much more from it. Miraculously, it represents Tim Burton getting his groove back, successfully returning to the dark comedy and outrageous visuals that marked his extraordinary early work. This gleefully zany farce is one of Burton's most enjoyable films and a welcome return to his own brand of oddball creepiness after the Disney dud that was his 2019 live-action Dumbo remake. Fans of Burton will definitely not be let down. Tim Burton is back. I scrawled "Tim Burton's back" in my notes. This long-gestating sequel is the most brazenly Burton-esque and bonkers Tim Burton has been in years in terms of macabre Frankenstein creatures, weird situations, and offbeat humor. Few would mistake Beetlejuice Beetlejuice for a confessional or particularly self-revealing work, but it does hew closer to that original artistic spark that dimmed once the director became a trademark. As far as sequels go, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice is one of the better examples of how to honor the past while bringing a story into the modern era. Beetlejuice Beetlejuice is a legacy sequel in all the right ways. While the track record of sequels in general, and sequels arriving more than 30 years after the original, specifically, is spotty at best, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice defies the odds. As in Top Gun: Maverick, the long gap between the old film and the new one turns out to be beneficial. Instead of seeming like a retread, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice stands up as a comedy with its own story and its own concerns. Is Michael Keaton still terrific in the title role? Michael Keaton's return as Beetlejuice is worth the wait. Keaton has exhumed the role he first played in 1988 and plays him with the same energy, intelligence, and devilish gusto as he did in the original all those years ago. Keaton is brilliant as always in a role that fits him like a glove. Keaton, given more of a leading role in this film compared to the first, still has the goods to bring this iconic character to life, and it's such a treat to watch all his gags and comedic deliveries still land in his 70s. Keaton occupies the role with the same off-the-wall pizzazz as previously, but, how to put this, he is less annoying, more restrained, slightly melancholic, maybe. Michael Keaton clearly adores this character. Once again, he pours pure love into Beetlejuice's maniacal, depraved soul. What about the other returning actors? Among the top-flight cast, Ryder and O'Hara excel. Ryder goes beat for beat with Keaton as the Ian of the movie to his rancidly irreverent yawn. The actress transports us back to the enchanting screen persona of her late teens, not just in Beetlejuice but also in movies like Edward Scissorhands, Mermaids, and Heathers, in which she radiated a singular mix of smarts, sweetness, and innocence but was just as effective when she veered into darkness. Ryder isn't always great in comedies but her rapport with Burton probably helped shape this delightfully loose performance. Are there any standouts among the new additions? The addition of Willem Dafoe, who is known for his various kooky roles, is perfect for Burton's world. Dafoe hams it up every moment he gets and draws in plenty of laughs as a result. Dafoe is clearly off in his own movie, one that's barely connected to the rest of Beetlejuice Beetlejuice, but like most of the cast, the actor is having infectious fun. Justin Theroux is perfect for the role of Rory, and manages to make a mark despite his short screen time, delivering some of the best lines of the film.